Doom Control Season 2, Episode 9, titled Wax Control, the final episode of Season 2. And this episode, I won't lie, it doesn't feel like a season finale or the last episode of the season, really. It felt like, Corona, you know what, kind of affected the season. That they only did 9 episodes, they were maybe a little bit into 10. And they were like, okay, we don't know when we're going to go back to filming. We know we finished 9 episodes. We'll just post that, and whatever we can do, we'll just do it as a season 3. Because this episode just felt really like it's trying to be impactful. It's trying to give you this kind of epicness towards it, with the Doom Control going to the carnival, trying to find Dorothy, trying to stop the Candlemaker, and knowing that everything in this carnival is made out of wax, and they're fighting or at least battling their imaginary friends. You got Lisa, who's imaginary friends like a newspaper, like a magazine clipping type thing, where you're like it's the head of someone else, but it's the arms of something, it's the body of another person, all that kind of stuff. Cliff is Jesus, because he went to Bible camp one time in his life. I was like, okay, Jesus Christ is Cliff from Imaginary Friend. Who knew? Which in my head, I was like, if Jesus ever says, and here's something funny. This is part where, like, Jesus says, oh, Jesus, I didn't know. Like, he says his own name in vain. It's always kind of hilarious to be like, that is the list of no-nos, last I checked. But anyway. But yeah. But what I think was holding it to make it feel kind of this finale was it was still really good. But the stuff with Jane, really. Jane, we found out in last episode, got chucked by Sawanda, who's funny enough is like this Jesus type character, this Jesus like personality that Jane has, and she's now in the well. And because of it, we get flashbacks to the reason, essentially the reason why Amanda jumped into the well in the first place. Not only hit spoilers, but it was interesting. It was good. It was that whole situation where you didn't know where it was going. You didn't know how X and Y kind of was holding it together, and you realize if this season had like as I assume, the 5. If they had the 15 episode season like last year, they could have all these moments, having all these big dramatic moments kind of sloop up and for in another episode, in another 5 episodes, or 3 or 2, or however many episodes this show was going to have. So yeah, I mean, it's good. It ends in a way that it's a cliffhanger, but it's not like a satisfying cliffhanger. So yeah, I mean, they kind of give you a bit of the without hitting spoilers, the all hope is lost ending. But yeah, it's just, here's the thing, Doom Control, I don't know if I think is better than season 1, absolutely, but it's just one of those things where you've hit the end of the season and you kind of hit that point where you go and say, were there more episodes? Because at this point it just feels a little bit like, wait, that's it? Okay.